move on to a story which I'm sure you saw kind of dominated the agenda yesterday, stemmed from a conversation on this programme. Do you personally believe that Nigel Farage is on the side of Jimmy Savile?
So I think the point that Peter Kyle, the technology secretary, was making yesterday when he was on your programme was that the Online Safety Act is absolutely essential for protecting children and young people from sexual predators and from seeing totally inappropriate content online. Of course, we've got a situation where Nigel Farage and Reform are saying that they will repeal the Online Safety Act in its entirety. And I think Peter was rightly making the point that actually, you know, the likes of Jimmy Savile, when they were committing those heinous crimes decades ago, if social media had been around at that point in time, don't kid yourself, the likes of Jimmy Savile would have been online seeking to get access to children in the way that the Online Safety Act now is seeking to prevent. And so I think that was the point that Peter was making.
Well, let me just say specifically what he said. He said, quote, "Make no mistake about it, if people like Jimmy Savile were alive today, he'd be perpetrating his crimes online, and Nigel Farage is saying he's on their side." Do you agree with that statement?
Well, Nigel Farage is in effect saying that he is on their side because he's saying he's wanting to repeal the Online Safety Act.
So you think he's on
the Online Safety?
You think he's on? You think Nigel Farage? You think Nigel Farage is on the side of paedophiles?
So I think that the position of Reform in saying that they want to repeal the entirety of the Online Safety Act, which is one of the most important pieces of legislation when it comes to the protecting our children and the safety of young people online, I think that in effect what Nigel Farage is saying is that he's totally happy for there to be a free-for-all on the internet. That's not the position of the Labour government. It's not the position of me. It's not the position of Keir Starmer or Peter Kyle. And that is the point that the Technology Secretary was rightly making yesterday.